On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up, Manly belt the Broncos, Storm beat the Titans and the Cowboys toppled the Tigers. In Super League, top of the table Robins rout Saints, Warrington beat Cass and Wigan smashed Salford. And Uganda seeks financial help to send two talented female players to the UK. But first up, Manly have belted the Broncos 34 points to 6 in their round 13 NRL clash at Brookvale. The Eagles up 22-6 at the break, the home side finishing up with a 6-1 victory against an insipid Broncos. 36-year-old Daly Cherry Evans among the stars for Manly, bouncing back after his subpar performance for Queensland in State of Origin 1. Earlier, the Cowboys defeated the Tigers in Townsville. That was after Melbourne beat the Titans on the Gold Coast. At Robina, Storm 28, Gold Coast 16, after Melbourne led 16-6 at half-time. And at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, Cowboys 32, Tigers 28, the locals up 18-6 at the break. In Country Rugby League, Tim Lafai, the former Samoan international, has continued his outstanding form in Group 7, scoring a try for table-toppers Stingrays in their 10-6 victory over defending premiers Gerringong to bring down the curtain of Magic Round at Bomaderry. In the UK, in the Super League match that we call live and free on rugbyleague.com, Hull KR warmed up for Wembley, thrashing St Helens 34-4 after leading 28-4 at half-time. In the other Friday night games, veteran Stephen Ratchford celebrated game number 350 with his Warrington team scoring an unconvincing 34-24 win over visiting Castleford. That was after the Wolves had led 22-6 at the break. And in Greater Manchester, as expected, a shellacking for Salford. Wigan on the road beating the Red Devils 46-6 after leading 22-zip at the break. Looking ahead, we'll have live and free coverage of the game in the south of France where the Catalan Dragons face Hull FC. Kickoff is 5:30pm UK time. That's 2:30am Australian Eastern Standard Time for Aussies up and down the eastern seaboard. And there's also the special motor neurone disease Super League game at Headingley, where Leeds Rhinos take on Wakefield. In the second tier, we've got our very own Steve Mascord back in London, where the Broncos host Widnes from 5 o'clock local time. And that game at the Cherry Red Record Stadium also raising money for a good cause. Steve will explain that, no doubt, when he gets behind the microphone. And finally, on the international stage, in news out of East Africa, two up-and-coming female players from Uganda are heading to the UK to spend some time with Women's Super League team, the York Valkyrie. But there's one problem for Nirere, Lucky Mellon and Isabella Ira to make the trip. They need some financial assistance. In fact, to be precise, there's a target that's been set of $2,000 US. And if you'd like to help, Ugandan Rugby League officials have set up a GoFundMe for the girls. We wish them well. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's latest in news on rugbyleague.com.